All right. From all of my friends in Zija, I'm going to be sharing some things with you today that will have, frankly, almost an immediate impact on your business. And what you're looking at here, these moving images are called emojis. And we're finding that when you use them to spice up your conversation, I know we're all used to putting emoji images in our conversations when we text people, but putting them in the moving ones, in many cases, will get you not only a fast response, but make you stand out from all the other people that you're talking to. And both Facebook and LinkedIn make these available to you. That's right, LinkedIn has started to make these available, and it sets people apart when you're talking to people. Now tonight we're going to be talking about LinkedIn, and again, what you're looking at is an emoji. I'm sorry, not an emoji. You're looking at a GIF, a moving image, and these moving images will give your presentations a little life, pardon the pun. But when you use them and you attach them to chat features, again, more people react, more people respond, and it increases the response time that you get, in many cases, to 90 seconds or less. So I'm going to show you where to find them. We're going to show you how to get them. We're going to show you how to use them. Something new that is taking place on LinkedIn as well is, notice this chat thing over here. Instead of messaging, in some parts of the country, they're replacing message with chat because they're really pushing the day-to-day live interaction with people. And we're going to see this roll out across the country and across the world. Right now they're testing it in certain parts of the country, but I'm telling you right now it's going to go. Now, about 2 months ago, I discovered something. I'm calling it my 90-second discovery because it can get you more enrollments on Facebook and LinkedIn. The problem is, for most people, it only works if people can see it. And so most people don't realize that they're invisible. And I'm actually going to take a look at some of the profiles that are here, and we'll show you that every time Facebook or LinkedIn makes a major change, they redo the settings, and the default settings for most of us, or for everybody, is set so that you're only visible to the friends that you have and their friends. Most people are invisible, and if they're invisible, it means people can't see you. So everybody needs to go in from time to time and redo their settings. If people can't see you, all the posting you're doing, all the acts that you're engaged in to start conversations with people aren't going to work. A profile can help you build your business faster, connect you to more people than you know, help you talk to perfect prospects everywhere in the world. But it only helps you if people can see it. Now, I'm putting up these emojis moving images, that can really spruce up your conversations. I'm going to jump over to on Facebook. Your emojis are at the bottom of, I'll do this one here. The emojis here are at the bottom. So you've got static emojis, and then they're giving you GIFs. And so if you wanted a moving emoji, you just type emoji up here. And it's a little bit of an annoyance to have to type emoji every time. You cannot copy and paste it. You have to type it in. So what I discovered is, instead of using their emojis, what you want to do is you want to get your own, okay? And save them on your computer. So if you have them on your computer, what you can do is add a file, because an emoji is saved on your computer as a file. So if we click on that, you could save all of these emojis. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move them over here and give you an example of what you can be saving. Now these emojis, once you put them on your computer, you can use them part of your conversation, and in many cases make a point. This is a great one to use when you send somebody a message and you wish you could take it back. And we have really a terrific script for that. In other words, hey, I'm sorry I sent you that. It was really meant for someone else. You could wish somebody a happy birthday. You could, when you say good morning to someone, there's all kinds of different ways to do it. These are all available to you. You can get them for free. And when you use them, part of your conversation, it just lightens up the conversation, and people are asking you, where did you get it? How do I get it? Now, as more and more people start using these, what's going to start to happen, and we're already seeing it happen, is that LinkedIn is making it easier. One of my favorites. All right, so all of these are free downloads. So what you do is you go to Google Images, type in emoji, and then add GIF, G-I-F. It's a moving image. And then just work your way, find one that you like. Certainly not that. Find what you like, take your mouse, right click, save the image on your computer, and just keep working your way down. Save a whole bunch of them in one place, and they're good to go. Now, if we go over here to LinkedIn, the messaging feature is over here. Again, you have pictures, files, you have your static emojis, and then we have GIFs. And they're using the same GIFs that are available on Facebook. These are things that you would not expect to see on a social network of professionals. Now, all you have to do is, if you've saved them on your computer, is click on that. And add what you want. Send it. You can send it at the beginning of a conversation, send it at the end of a conversation. What Facebook and what LinkedIn is doing now is you can see how active a person was, and you can see how long ago they did something. On Facebook, everybody is into stories. And okay, everybody's into stories. And stories, of course, are shorter videos. And you can also use a GIF, moving image. So what I'm going to share with you here is, first, let's go over here. And there are all kinds of moving images. I'm going to do one for sailing. So you got sailing GIF, hit the enter key. And this is the one that I found that I use. And I'm compiling a list of emojis that people can use. I'm looking for one on a golf course. So over here on the right, this is the actual image. And if you right click, you save, you open up the link, this image in a separate window. And then you go full screen with it. Now, unless you look carefully, you know, it's just repeating itself over and over and over again. And so the process is simple. You take your mobile phone, okay? You bring this up on your screen. And then you take your mobile phone and you, let me just show you how it works. So you take your mobile phone. And then we open it up like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do a story. Now I'm going to move it off of this, get it out of the way. All right? And then I come over to hit the story button, and I hold the camera right in front of the screen. All right, and then I broadcast. Okay? I hold it right up against the screen. And then what I do is I start it. Okay? And while I'm doing that, I can be talking. And that just adds a whole new dimension to providing content. Now, what I want to do is, let me take a look at Margaret. All right? I'm going to unmute Margaret. And I'm going to unmute Katrina. And let's see if, I'm going to come up here. So when we do a name search, okay, this is Margaret. Let's bring up your Facebook page. And let's look for you on LinkedIn. Now, if you're not on LinkedIn, here's Margaret. If you're not on LinkedIn, you need to be here, all right? So first, let's take a look at Margaret on Facebook. This area right here is called an introduction, and a lot of people don't have it. Now, something that you can do with this is when you bring somebody into your business, have them add this element right here, home business coach. The first day you bring somebody into your business, have them add this to their introduction. When they do, that's going to pop up over here, and they're and Margaret, is that you? And I think Margaret's getting a call while she's trying to unmute herself. So we want to make sure that, number one, this is something that you get people to immediately do. We want to make sure that everything we post can be shared by the public and that people can like, comment, and share everything that you do. Many times, if you don't have that globe here, people aren't going to see it. Now, then let's come over here to the About section. And let's just work our way down and see. So Margaret, here in the self-employed section, this is where you have an opportunity to kind of describe your history. And if we have other things, so all of this is pretty much like we set it up when we work together. So basically, this is where you want to tell your story. So I don't know, Margaret, if this is working for you lately, but whoever made this change for you, when you reach out to people that you want to talk to, you want to tell your story. You want to tell your story. Let's take a look at you on LinkedIn. Now, let's go over here to contact information. People can see your birthday, but LinkedIn recently has made it possible for you to show your email address. Let me show you what that means. In order for you to connect with people, people have to know you or people have to know your email address. So go into your settings, who can see your email address, open it up, and the default setting when you get there is going to be only visible to first degree connections. This is the default setting. Change it to anyone on LinkedIn. And what that's going to do is that's going to open you up to everybody. Everybody on LinkedIn is going to be able to see your email address, and everybody's going to be able to connect with you. Let's look at Katrina. And then, Bruce, we're going to look at you. On Facebook. Katrina, I'm going to unmute you so you can identify yourself. Do you see yourself? If you talk, Katrina, I can't hear you. And let's do two at the same time. So we're going to go over here. We're going to look for Bruce. Remember, if people can't see you, all right, well, this is easy. This is Bruce. Okay, so Bruce, notice you don't have, let me unmute Bruce. So one part of your profile enables you to put a little introduction here, right? So you don't have that. You don't have a follow me button. So when people want to connect with you, and many times when they follow you, it means that they see everything that you're doing. Your settings are okay here. And let's take a look at the rest of the information. Places you've lived. Contact and basic information. There's an element here that you could specify that you're here to connect with men and women. So you want to open that up. And let's look at, this is where you want to tell your story. And of course, here, I can see all of your friends. So you want to hide your friends. And this is specifically if you want to go out and you want to start meeting people and networking with people that you don't know. When you start prospecting, when you start approaching people on Facebook or LinkedIn, let's check you out on LinkedIn. Whoops. Most people, so here, Katrina, or Katarina, so okay, this is your LinkedIn page. Now, let's take a look at contact information. People can't see your birthday. People can't see your email address. All of the features on Facebook. You've got your messages, you've got notifications, you've got your network. All of these are just like Facebook. LinkedIn is no longer a secret. Bruce, is that you?
I'm here.
Okay, good. So let's look at you on, whoops. Now, are you using Facebook and LinkedIn to build your business?
No, I haven't started doing that, Max.
Okay, well, it's when it comes to reaching out. So are you on LinkedIn at all?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, let me show you why you want to be there. Remember, there are 600 million professionals on LinkedIn. And once you have a profile put up, you're now free to start reaching out, start talking to people, right? So let's say, for example, let's come back over here. Bruce, what do you do for a living besides Zija?
I work at an assembly type plant in the fabrication department.
Okay, so there are people out there that would absolutely love to talk to you. They don't necessarily have to share your work experience, okay? But there are certain professions that are naturally attracted to Zija, people who are looking for an opportunity. Now, let's for example take a look at teachers. Teachers historically burn out, and you have access on LinkedIn to 16 million teachers. And
Wow.
16 million. And you could literally walk up to anybody, approach these people as easy as you're at a party. Let's just pick some of the professions. How about a nurse? Now, these are all high burnout. There's 3.8 million nurses that you could talk to. Leads are free. Let's come up here, and how about somebody that is interested in fitness? 6.5 million people in fitness. How about a great category of people to talk to? Virtual assistant. These are people that want to work from home. You got 500,000 virtual assistant. How about people in sales? 52 million salespeople. Now here's where it gets interesting. If that isn't interesting enough, we could also say, show me all the people that are interested in horses or work with horses. So you got 292,000 people, horse trainers. The other keyword is equestrian. You got another 145,000 people that are into equestrians. You could also be doing the same thing, for example, with dogs. And if you're going to talk to people that have a large circle of influence, like kennel owner. How many kennel owners are on LinkedIn?
17 million.
Now, here's where it really gets interesting. Coach. Network marketers, after a while, they want to give themselves another name, so they call themselves a coach. So there's for example, Robert Arthur is one of my students. He's an online coach. Let's look at it another way. Looking for opportunity. So on LinkedIn, you've got 777,000 people that are blatantly looking for an opportunity. Now we know that even though people don't put looking for an opportunity on their profile, there are some people that are naturally open to that. How about looking for opportunities? Everything you do works around a keyword. So there's 1.2 million people that are blatantly looking for an opportunity. What you want to do is you want to filter this down. So we can go over here to location and we can specify the United States, the United Kingdom. We could specify a particular city or a particular state. We could also come up here and say, show me all the people who are looking for an opportunity in sales. You got 500,000 people looking for sales opportunities. We could go over here and we could say, show me all the teachers that are looking for an opportunity. 145,000. Come up here and do a search for, let's go with anybody in fitness that's looking for an opportunity. 42,000. And these numbers are going to change all the time. Now, the only thing that you have to be careful about is when you do this, what people see on your profile is that what they figure you want to talk about. So it's very, very important when you jump into Facebook or LinkedIn and you start looking to reach out to strangers, it's very important that you come across as a professional, and you need to kind of mask or drop the fact that you're working with Zija. Not that, that might help you when you're just connecting with the people that you know. But when you start reaching out to people that you don't know on a social network like this, you're not going to be the first person in Zija that reached out to someone. So even here, for example, you're a business owner. You're an entrepreneur, and you just want to mask this. When you first get into the business, it's okay to let your friends know what you're doing. But when you start reaching out to other people, you want to mask this so that you're free to come up here and start searching and reaching out to people you don't know. It's so, I can't even begin to stress how important it is. And everything starts with people guessing who you are and what you're all about. So once you open up your settings, people can see you. Again, it's all about people wanting to talk to you. So for registering, I'm giving away, I got to tell you something. I am so sick of talking to people that have just lost their shirt trying to build a network marketing business. There's so many people out there that have bought into the wrong deals, and they would love to be in Zija. Now, so just for registering for this, we gave away, all of you, my profile guide. If you didn't get it for any reason, just go to maxsteingart.com/profile giveaway. This is going to lay out for you, line by line, item by item, how you can open up your profile, make yourself visible to everybody, and position you to be out there to talk to people. It is constantly being upgraded, constantly being improved. So if you're on Facebook or LinkedIn and you're not having the results you want, the reasons are easy to identify. Most of the time, it's the contents and visibility of your profile. You could be making posts, but nobody sees them. Then it's the people you're trying to talk to, and finally, it's what you're saying to people. Now, 600 million professionals are on LinkedIn. The number every second, 2 more are being added, the numbers change. New people are being added all the time. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but only 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. So 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building on Facebook and LinkedIn can be done on your mobile phone. Sending a video or a moving image in a text message can produce immediate results. People respond to these faster. Now, the people you want to talk to on Facebook and LinkedIn are going to fall into one of 3 categories. First, they're the people you're connected to and you right now when you know. The people you're connected to but you don't know them at all. And then they're the people you're not connected to, which is the huge universe of LinkedIn people, Facebook people, and you don't know them. The more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So if you know in advance, based on the contents of their profile, that someone is a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk to people about your business, you're going to sell to more people. Top earners in your business will tell you that if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. You can easily do that in less than an hour from anywhere. If you want to be wildly successful, talk to 10. Again, you can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn from your mobile phone. And if you want to go to the top of Zija in 90 days, talk to 20 people about your business. You can do that in under 2 hours a day. One of my students here, this was 2 weeks ago, started a new team member the first day, enrolled their first person, several more lined up. Next day, I signed another person up. The process duplicates very, very quickly, and you can do everything from your profile. Now, Bob Tyler is building a Zija business. We opened up his settings, made him visible to all of his friends, and then we added entrepreneur to his profile. Within 3 hours, 2 old friends called his brother to get his phone number. They wanted to know what he was doing. He sold all 3 of them products. So I said, Bob, put that on your timeline page. And he does. And within 24 hours of his friends seeing it, 25 people liked it, 29 people made comments. It's all about talking to the people that react and respond to what you do. He sold 8 more customers. That works exactly the same way on LinkedIn. So you need to know who is in your target market. I don't know what is going on here with my mouse. Knowing your target audience and understanding who you want to talk to is going to determine who you're searching for, how you'll engage them, and increase the number of people you can talk to every day. You need to know why somebody needs what you have. The key to increasing your closing ratios is to simply talk to the right people. Closing more sales is less about selling and more about listening and solving problems. If your prospect doesn't have problems and doesn't feel like they need your product, why continue to talk to them? The reason most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is they try to sell their products or their opportunities to the wrong people. Example, you can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. Now, I know you've got a Zija, something going on with the company in another group. I'm going to just ramble through this really, really quick. Your choice of who to contact is going to be based on a number of things. First, your personal searching parameters, their profile contents, their obvious online agenda, the ease of making the connection, and the ease of talking to someone. Picking out the right people is frankly easy and it's fast. What do they look like? Well, they're active, they're positive, they share similar experiences with you, similar interests, similar values, and they have large circles of influence. The more people know, the more people know, the faster your business is going to grow. Using video can double your results. Using emojis and moving GIFs, I'm watching it happen every day. LinkedIn, as I demonstrated, is now adding emojis. They're adding GIFs. People react and respond, and they all want to know, where'd you get these? Now, let's talk about business builders or customers. Both are easy to find. Business builders, the green circles, customers, the red. Your business is going to grow faster with business builders. It's easy to identify a serious business builder, and it's just as easy to recruit a business builder as it is to get a customer. The business builders are going to run around and tell everybody else about your products. Characteristics of a serious business builder: passionate about your products, ambitious beyond their current circumstances, they're entrepreneurial, they've been successful at something, they have a large circle of influence. When you talk to these people, your business is going to grow faster. So in conclusion, how big is your business right now? Let's take a minute and just take stock of how big is your business? How many customers do you have? How many business builders? How big would you like it to be at the end of the year? How big your business will grow between now and New Year's Eve is going to be determined by three things. One, the number of people you talk to between now and then. Two, who the people that you talk to know. And three, what you do that ensures maximum duplication and growth with the people that you talk to. So what do you want to be doing on New Year's Eve? Celebrating because you've rank advanced 2 or 3 times? Your business does not slow down over the holidays. It only slows down if you do. Or you could be having a pity party because your business slowed down. You can celebrate a happy new year, move into 2020 at a higher rank. On Facebook, it's not about how many friends or followers you have. It's not about how many connections or followers you have on LinkedIn. It's not about how many people like, share, comment, respond, or react to what you're doing. It's about how many people you're talking to. 5 a day minimum. It's 25 a week. 10 a day if you really want to grow fast, and 20 if you want to explode your business. Texting is talking. It's all about results. Results are all that matters. Talking to people is the key to your success in any business. It's what you have to do at some point in any business relationship. Talking to people is your most important activity, but you got to be talking to the right people. Building a business doesn't have to be hard. All you need is a profile. So, snap up. If you didn't download it from here, just go to maxsteingart.com/profile. Give it away. Give it to members of your team. Make sure they're visible. For those of you that want to learn what to say, we're giving away our scripts book. They can go to maxsteingart.com/proven scripts. Pick up my scripts book for $27. It's out of our Endless Free Leads program. And if you want to work with me, join one of my boot camps. Now, my next boot camp starts in October the 10th. And if you go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp, instead of $597, use the code again, register for $79. But you don't have to wait until October to start. As soon as you register, we're going to give you access to the September boot camp. So you could actually start working with me day after you register. That's maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. LinkedIn, you got to be on it. Your competition is on it. It's not a secret anymore. 600 million professionals are waiting to talk to you. Okay? And we're here during the daytime. I'm going to type in the comments section some of those links. And feel free to jump on any of my sessions. And let me know that you're working with Pat and Zija, and we'll give you extra attention. Anybody have any questions? Type them in the box. Let me come over here to the chat thing. We're here to help. We're here to help you grow your business. And do not ignore LinkedIn. LinkedIn is Facebook for professionals. It's easier to search for people. And all of the chatting features that you enjoy on Facebook are now on LinkedIn.